It's been about 2 months since the horror thriller Five Nights at Freddy's landed at cinemas and took the world by storm with big box office numbers that thrilled all of us. The movie has surpassed all other horror films to become Blumhouse's highest-grossing production. A second installment has also been announced with the first release, indicating a thorough exploration of the storylines, which will change everything. Thus, this makes it now the perfect time to see why Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is about to change everything from its title to its surprising cast and plot. Director Emma Tammi has hinted that there will be lots of entertaining Easter eggs and game-based shoutouts to reward the franchise's following of lifelong dedicated fans. Despite the gruesome voyage, which includes possessed animatronics and other horrors, fans are already crying for more. Some may refer to it as the Hutcherescence. Maybe that's just me. But in reality, people want to know what happens next. After seeing that post-credits sequence, how could you not? The film is based on the popular video game of the same name. Mike Schmidt's Hutcherson, brief job at a defunct pizza party venue is the subject of the film. Schmidt guards the premises for 5 nights but quickly realizes that the minimum wage job is expensive. Schmidt is forced to battle for his life as the animatronics mascots turn into savage killers. This, of course, results in an hour and 50 minutes of horror at the hands of half-robotic and partially furry assassins. Five Nights at Freddy's debuted in theaters and on Peacock on October 27, and fans are already demanding a sequel. Director Emma Tammi stated in an interview with Variety that Five Nights' survival at Freddy's depends on audience turnout. "We'll see how things go this weekend," she added. "We're excited to keep making films in this world if we're fortunate enough to do so. This one was linked to the first game, and we'd work on connecting the second one to the second game, and so on. But everything is possible. We'll have to wait and see." So far, Five Nights at Freddy's has been a box office success. According to Variety, the film has made $80 million in North America and $132 million worldwide, greatly above its $20 million budget. Streaming figures have yet to be disclosed, but Freddy's team is doing well. As a first point, the FNAF film takes place in the year 2000 chronologically speaking, a long time after the initial game's release date. The only fun in the early 2000s are the original Five Nights at Freddy's in 1993 and its sequel, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which took place in 2023. The fact that the FNAF film is set around 2000 or somewhere around that year needs to be made clear. However, Emma Tammi, the film's director, verified it, and the technology shown in the movie is accurate for its time. The characters in the film are the most noticeable and significant departure from the Five Nights at Freddy's video games. The movie stays true to the first game in that it follows security guard Mike Schmidt as he works the night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Apart from his name, which they learned in the first game, the players know nothing more about him. But the game canon only adds up if Michael Afton uses Mike Schmidt's identity. As the film opens, Mike is dealing with the aftermath of his brother's abduction while also serving as Abby's legal guardian and suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Except in flashbacks, we never learn who their parents are. The film introduces several unresolved issues. On the bright side, resolving unresolved problems in due course is not difficult. So what changes would bring FNAF 2 to its fans? If you enjoy this video, hit the like buttons and subscribe to the channel for more such videos and information. Assuming that the film is based on a video game franchise, as Tammi claims it is, the sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's would essentially be a prequel. Set in the 1980s, the second game reveals the origins of the animatronics possession. Can you believe it? Now, FNAF 2 will go into detail on how each of the kids was ABD. In the prequel, the individual stories of Ed and Garrett, the children who went missing and were shown in the first film, could be told as they continue to seek vengeance after many years. Furthermore, despite not being suspected of holding the children's bodies, the animatronics were reported to emit a foul smell from the pizzeria. The smell was so bad that the health department even threatened to close the business due to the complaints they got about the terrible odor from the animatronics. FNAF 2 will explore many disturbing images and how it all took place, making it even more horrific. However, the '85 incident could trigger another flashback, revealing a previous shutdown threat to the pizzeria in '83. Over the years, the bite of K-83 has been known to people, possibly leading to confusion with the bite of '87. However, the movie prequel would shed further light on the timeline, helping fans better understand how the events in the game follow one another, hence the bite of '83. According to the game, which took place at Fred's Family Diner, where the first design of Fred was present, the victim was Evan, one of William's children whom the other kids and his brother teased to move closer to the animatronic since he was afraid of Fred. They all asked Evan to kiss Fred, who shockingly bit Evan's head, which caused his immediate demise. Then the following night, Evan was surrounded by all the plushies of the main animatronics, including Fredbear, who told Evan, "You're broken. We are still your friends. Do you still believe that I'm still here? I will put you back together. Thus, the PRI could explore this story because the diner failed, leading to the dreadful situation at the pizzeria. Unlike the bite incident involving William's crimes at the pizzeria, the bite of '87 is a similar story where the victim survived. Still, it remains unknown which animatronic was responsible for the attack. However, this bite incident happened before William started committing crimes at the pizzeria, which later led to the final shutdown of the business. There's another fan theory that says Henry Emily, who was William's friend and business partner, was also Mike's dad, which means he's the same person who gave birth to Garrett and Abby. Still, it sounds even crazier that William could kidnap his business partner's son and get rid of him in the film. The reason behind William's decision to kidnap and execute Garrett remains unknown. Still, it is clear that he had a close relationship with Mike's family and may have been involved in deeper secrets involving Mike's parents. Viewers can expect the movie FNAF 2 to delve into this mystery and uncover the truth behind Garrett's abduction. Viewers discover that Williams' victims possessed all of the strange animatronics. However, Cupcake is one of the most violent animatronics in the film, which means an angry and vengeful spirit possesses him from the game. There is an evident connection between Chica, who Sue and Cupcake possess. However, Chica cannot control Cupcake simultaneously, suggesting that separate spirits inhabit each animatronic. Some fan theories propose that Cupcake might be Susie's dog, given that Chica always carries her around like a pet. This theory is further explained as a way for William to experiment to see if an animal could also function in the animatronics the same way the children's ghosts lived in the other Cupcakes. The furious way of attacking is similar to that of an angry dog, hence, this theory is likely true. And FNAF 2 will further explore the real person or animal behind Cupcake and how William got rid of the dog, which will be very uncomfortable for many viewers. There wasn't much left of the pizzeria at the end of the film as the building started to crumble, with William's body in the ruin. That means there might not be a building for the animatronics to live in the future of the FNAF franchise, especially in the second film. As a result, in FNAF 2, the animatronics could start moving around the city or even move to Abby's home, considering their strong connection with the family. The next film will reveal the reason behind the building's collapse and its aftermath. Vanessa also didn't get a suitable ending that viewers could comfortably look forward to in FNAF 2. Many unanswered questions remain about why Vanessa didn't ensure her father's arrest, despite her knowledge of his crimes and the details surrounding them, as well as the fight with William that left her in a coma. Vanessa's being alive depends on what happens next in the second part, but there's a high probability that she will survive. From there, Vanessa would shed light on many unanswered questions and share why no one could get to William all these years. What do you think of these different ways Five Nights at Freddy's 2 could change everything? And which of them are you looking forward to in the movie? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.